These are master assassinators. And I have to say to my president, Mr. President, please be careful, because you're upsetting a lot of people. You may win the election because the Democrats will at last put their hope in a billionaire because Mr. Biden can't handle it. What will you do if he gets a second term? What will you do? See? The hatred that's building for him because God allowed him to be president. Don't you think that God is interested in who sits in the White House that holds sway over his people that he has chosen to be his people? Mr. Trump, please, you mentioned in some of your writings not to denigrate those who are under your leadership, but you have nicknames for everybody, and you've said some rough things to your generals. Please, Mr. President, this is a country that kills presidents. It'll be the worst mistake that anyone makes to try to kill the President of the United States. He has a work to do.
That's right.
Does he? What kind of work does God have for him to do? He's doing it. It's white man's work.
What's up guys, welcome back to Charlie React. So right now a message is spreading across social media and it's getting people talking. Farrakhan is speaking out not just about Iran but sending a serious warning to Donald Trump. And it's not just about politics, it's about consequences, decisions, and what could happen next. Some people are calling this a wake-up call. Others think it's being exaggerated. But one thing's clear, people are paying attention. Let's watch this together, then I will give you my honest opinion.
We're going to be in a war soon. And if Mr. Trump listens to Netanyahu, they want to use you to fight America's war, but it's not America's war, it's Israel's war. And when you say, Mr. Trump, America first, ask any Jew, even your son-in-law, America is never first. Israel is always first. And as long as Israel is first, then whatever you think or plan will be in Israel before you leave the room of the White House. Mr. Trump, you have to extricate yourself from being controlled by any one of these. Mr. Trump, this is a message to the president. I'm here to talk to all of you that are shaking in your boots. What are we gonna do? That crazy man, he's the president and he don't like black people.
Look at my African American over here.
He don't like Mexicans.
They came in illegally. They're destroying our country. We're getting them out.
He don't like Muslims.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Maybe so. Who cares? We don't give a damn what he likes or what he don't like. The future is not his. The future is ours. Did you know that Gaddafi in Libya, nobody is homeless? Listen, everybody in Libya has either a home or an apartment. They call it a flat. Did you know education in Libya is free from kindergarten through college? And did you know that if a Libyan wanted to come to America to be educated, the government in Libya paid for their education? Did you know that? I was there when he opened a $500 million hospital with 18 theaters for operation. I was there, and we went when he was making their own medicines. See, this was a man that gave free medical attention to all the citizens of Libya, and if Libya did not offer that kind of medical attention, they could fly anywhere in the world and get it, and the Libyan government would pay for it. Did you know that? No, you didn't. Did you know that from the oil money, every Libyan citizen got a stipend every year? And did you know that that man had no debt? Everything in his country was paid for. See? Now, when you got a man that did that for an African nation and was trying to do that for all Africa, how do you think Europe felt about it?
Iranian state media is more believable than the President of the United States? That's not an open question. And I fully acknowledge I know what Iranian state media is. We've never been here before where we have a United States president who quite literally lies every time he opens his mouth. This is a really scary, dangerous place to be right now.
Yes, and so much so that you genuinely believe the IRGC and the Iranian Ayatollahs, Joe, are more credible kind of commentators and witnesses on what's going on. So when he says we've had great talks and they says we haven't had any, you trust their word over Trump's, do you?
Oh, absolutely, Ben. And again, let's be clear, that makes me profoundly sad as an American, but you nailed it. Look what Trump has said almost on a daily basis about this war. He'll say something on Tuesday, then he'll say something on Wednesday that contradicts what he said on Tuesday. Look, Trump's always been this way. He lies about everything, but right now this is really dangerous. And right now, yeah, the Iranian state media is more believable. What is Trump up to, Ben? I think he's mad.
Israel is the third most powerful nuclear nation in the world. Did you know that? Think about it. Israel will not confirm or deny that she's a nuclear power. Think about it. But Israel never signed the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Israel would not allow any atomic energy experts to come in and inspect her nuclear plant in Dimona, Israel. But now she is the prosecuting attorney for non-nuclear Iran, which the Khomeini, Ali Khomeini, the Ayatollah of Iran, issued a fatwa, a ruling that atomic weapons is against Islam. I'm not so sure about that though, brother. I heard something from my teacher. I don't know whether it's wise to say it, but I'm gonna say it. The Honorable Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that teachers are going to come to teach the black man and woman everything that we would need to build an independent existence, even down to the peaceful or non-peaceful use of the atom. Those are his words to me. Now here, you can't go to a gunfight with a tomahawk. The only reason America's not bothering Korea because she can fight back. As long as Gaddafi was making nuclear and weapons of mass destruction, they talk about Gaddafi, but they wasn't messing with him. They want to make sure that Pakistan keeps a good grip on her nuclear power, and America's always plotting how to get in and get it. China got it. So India, next door to China, they don't get along sometime on the border, so India got hers. Pakistan and India don't get along, so Pakistan said, hell, I'm gonna get mine too. That's right. Now see, one thing about a bully, you may not have as many as he got, but if you got one and know where to throw it, he's gonna talk to you. Now listen. Now listen. Let's have a talk. You can't even dialogue with Israel because they got and you don't have. But if you attack Iran, oh, that's gonna be catastrophic, according to the former Minister of Defense, Secretary of Defense, Gates. Now, if they do attack Iran, what is our position going to be? All right, Muslims. All right, Americans. What is your position?
This is the world order that Trump wants to create. Might is right, rules are speed breakers, and restraint is weakness. Trump has made his approach to geopolitics quite clear. Trump says only his own morals can limit his power. Now remember, this is a man who's been convicted of financial crimes, but sure, let's trust his moral compass. In 1 year, he has bombed 7 countries. Trump did not even consult his own Congress. But this time, there are 2 differences. One, there is no pretense. No one is talking about democracy or liberty. And secondly, he's not just targeting rivals. Remember the whole Greenland fiasco? He's just distracted by another illegal campaign in Iran. When that ends, he will turn his focus back to Greenland. Do you know why? Because nobody is standing up to him. We called his insults just Trump being Trump. We called his fake claims psychological warfare. We called his bullying disruptive. And now here we are. Trump's actions have created a global energy crisis.
This is bigger than just one speech. This is about how the world moves forward. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Louis Farrakhan is giving a real warning, or do you think people are overreacting? So drop your thoughts in the comment and let's talk about it. So if you enjoyed this really honest reaction like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and join the family. So thank you guys. Bye bye. See you.